It actually started. Hello, Saturday today. I've missed a couple of days. One day because I was actually particularly busy with work-related stuff, and another one Friday yesterday because actually yesterday was the day of the funeral of this person I don't even know personally. I've never met personally, but I know someone who's related, and I was actually very close locally, physically, when actually he passed away. So as much as I was, we therapists, we say that's not my story, so I can actually keep myself particularly distant with actually whatever is happening around me and with my clients. But actually it's not true, because I am a human being, and of course I do feel as much as everybody else. So I found that the funeral and the passing, I needed a time for myself to rest, really, to literally rest and stop and feel and think about mortality, think about clients and their mortality. I mean, of course, as I said, this person, I didn't know this person. This person was not even one of my clients, and even the person that the family related to this person is not one of my clients. It's like an acquaintance, a particularly good acquaintance. But still, it touched me. And in these couple of years of my work, two of my clients passed away. One, it was just I don't actually know what really happened. He just went to bed basically, and he didn't wake up. And I had a very close relationship to this client, and that of course really hurt me, in so much so that I've recognized how angry I was. And if you by any chance happen to read my book, that is the person that I write in the last short story, about my feeling of anger and why I was feeling angry because of this person's death. And the other person, actually, the other client, was at the very beginning of my work, actually, this lovely woman, very, very beautiful woman. She actually took her life, and for me that was really a punch in the stomach. I mean, the work that we do is you can bathe it, drench it, soak it into theory and as much as you want, but then of course we've got to come back with what we really feel, and the feeling of fear and desperation and your own boundaries, your own limits. And the past couple of days, going to bed last night, I was feeling particularly anxious. I woke up this morning and I was, hey, there's a dog, another dog. Hello, dogs. I was feeling particularly anxious for other reasons, and then I woke up this morning and I went to a Buddhist meeting. I'm a practicing Nichiren Buddhist, and I had this constant sense of anxiety and this constant sense of like a weight on my chest. Also, I had some stomach acid, and I wasn't feeling right. And then I realized that the reason why I wasn't actually feeling that right is because, well, what happened was that I went back into my car. I sat in my car, I put the keys in the ignition. I said, no, hold on a second, what is it that you're actually asking your clients normally? What I'm asking your clients is, what is it that you feel? Tell me. Not what is it that you think, but what is it that you actually feel? So I sat there in the car and I thought, oh, I don't actually think I feel anything. Which we perfectly know that is not true. I was just blocking off something. And I'm also very conscious now that there are people somehow walking around me, so I'm pretending I'm having a conversation on Skype with somebody. So what other thing happens is that actually I was feeling a sense of anger coming up, and underneath this sense of anger, what I discovered was an incredible sense of envy, deep rooted envy, for underneath it all, for sort of like a lack of belonging, lack of um, yeah, lack of belonging. I felt I wasn't belonging there. I felt that there was another clique of people, very all close together, because they've been practices for way longer than me, or because they've known each other, or because, I don't know, they are English and I'm not. All sorts of things that I don't understand where this is coming from, connected with them, but definitely this has got to do with me, nothing to do with them. With me. So what I have to remind myself constantly is that I'm there for the practice and not for the people, because otherwise my sense of worthiness again would be compared to other people and not to my own simple fact that I am alive and that I am a human being, that I am worthy of love and belonging as much as everybody else. So that doesn't mean that, of course, my sense of anger or my sense of envy is gone. I'm actually touching my stomach at this very moment. I can feel that it's still in knots. Uh, but there is this sense. So I know that this is something that I really need to work on myself, and understanding why at times and in different shapes of form, always this sense of not belonging to a group, not belonging to a group of friends, not belonging to a community. I remember that one of the things that my supervisor said once I got my diploma in my hands was, well, welcome to the fraternity. And I thought, oh my God, no. Well, means that it's real now. It's not I'm a student anymore. It's not that I'm studying. It's not that I can make cock-ups and some people maybe excuse me. So now I've got to be perfect. And so I do recognize that my own sense of unworthiness in that sense comes out as in, which I've learned perfectly, of course, from the family that I come from. It comes out in criticizing, comes out in bitching about, mourning, retreating, becoming the martyr. So pure triangle of drama. I do recognize this, but it is important for me now to come out in a sense of vulnerability and knowing that this is actually who I am and what it is. So I think that this is good. So yeah, pretty good. So I'm gonna go.